know you.
Okay. Show me.
It's showtime.
Alright, we are back with another D&D movie time. And today we are going to be watching The Mummy. Not the Brendan Fraser one, but the one with Tom Cruise. Which sadly doesn't look like we're getting a sequel. But yeah, so what do you know about this movie, Cora?
Mummy?
Do you know what a mummy is?
Yeah.
What is a mummy?
A monster that's wrapped up in toilet paper.
Bandages?
Bandages, toilet paper, things.
And do you know where mummies come from?
No.
Egypt. Do you know where Egypt is? It's in Africa. Like where the pyramids are and stuff.
Yeah.
So, alright, well, we're going to go ahead and jump into this movie as we get closer and closer to Halloween. And we'll see you guys when we're done.
Bye.
and monsters.
I saw her. She is real.
Please meet Princess Ahmanet. She will claim what she has been denied.
Alright, so we just finished
The Mummy!
starring Tom Cruise, and I do believe this is Cora's very first Tom Cruise movie on the channel, so.
Even though what shows Tim Curry? Come on, he's the funny man!
Well, I told you, I got a movie we could watch
Oh, don't you dare watch
with Tim Curry.
We are not watching it! We are not watching it! We
Well,
are
it
not!
has Tim Curry, and he's funny. He's a clown. But anyways, today we just finished watching The Mummy. So what was this movie about, Cora?
I'm going to try and explain this as best as I can. If you don't understand, it's your fault, not mine. So it's basically about a good knight that basically joined the dark side because I don't explain this part, but
The Egyptian princess
Egyptian princess, blah 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 blah.
who killed her father and her brother.
Yeah, because she joined the dark side instead of staying in the light.
No, she
Wait, she was already in the dark?
Well, she made a deal with the devil. The Egyptian version of the devil, a god named Set. So that way she could gain power and be the, next in line for the throne. And the god said, "Oh, I'll make you basically a god like me. If you find me a mortal body and we can rule over Egypt together." And so that's what she was trying to do. But the Egyptian guards stopped her before she could complete her task, and they buried her alive.
And so I'm assuming the present. Or
Then we travel to the present.
la 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 la.
And then what happens?
Basically, two dudes, I'm just working for the government. I don't know. But two dudes go ahead and doing some sort of practice in a town. I don't know if it's practice or not, but doing something in a town. And then basically they get an airplane to come and fire grenades.
Bombs.
Bombs, grenades, same thing.
Call it an airstrike.
An airstrike. And a giant hole comes, and a hole comes in the ground. And, let's see that. They basically tell the captain, let's go in and they're changing the money. The green, let's get the money. And then the captain says no. But then this lady comes along and basically says, let's go down there to see what's down there. And then the captain says he got 2 hours. Then basically go out down there. One of the dudes, I forgot his name, and I know it's Nick. Nick, one of the dudes, goes ahead and gets, I'm assuming, 25 visions of what happened in Egypt. Egypt of the mummy. And he's basically staring at that. And to other people that looks literally weird.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, come on.
So what happens after they find the mummy?
They don't know it's alive until us, the viewers, know it's alive because it literally sucks 2 people's lives. Like a vampire, instead of sucking blood.
Yeah.
It sucks their entire life. It sucks their entire soul.
And do they get out of Egypt with it? Or out of Iraq?
Yeah.
But then what happens?
They basically add back to town and... Oh yeah, and the plane comes crashing down and Nick goes in and saves the girl by giving her the only parachute
Yeah, that was a little unbelievable that only
And
was the only parachute.
and the plane crashed, and somehow he's still alive. Which makes no sense. I mean, yeah, I wish spoiler cover it, not on the right time. Because, yes, he did have a course, and that made him alive.
Yeah.
But he should have died.
Well, the curse kept him alive.
Yeah, but he should have been badly injured, though.
No, because he was cursed to be the vessel, so the vessel was protected.
Yeah, but he can't at least be injured.
No,
How?
because he's protected by the magic of the curse.
Makes no sense.
He needs to be safe until the curse is enacted. Until he becomes set. Because he was chosen by the mummy. So anyways, once finally the good guys, they come and they capture the mummy, right?
Yep.
Then what happens?
Then a couple scenes of Mummy talking to the boy and the girl. Then we get this extreme fight of the dude that walked him.
Dr. Jekyll?
Yeah, Dr. Jekyll and Nick fighting each other because Dr. Jekyll gets mind controlled by darkness.
No.
I don't know, but he literally tries to kill.
He transforms into Edward Hyde.
Yeah, that. And we get this extreme fight and calling the other dude, not the other dude, a other dude. They have an extreme fight too.
One day, you'll learn the story of Jekyll and Hyde, and you'll know what that's about.
And the boy and the girl won. And then,
Well, come on.
I'm thinking!
So what does the mummy do when she gets free?
Goes ahead and sets to burn the whole entire place down.
England?
England. Yeah, England.
Does she get her hands on Nick?
I wouldn't say so, but kind of.
Does she get her hands on the dagger?
I would say, kind of, yeah. Yeah, because she, and double yes, she does find the stone. I'm assuming the stone's very important for some reason. Because without the stone, it would just be a dagger.
And does she stab Nick with the dagger?
No. But later after the extreme fight of the mummy and Nick got the dagger, and instead of giving it to her, like she asked, in a very strange way, he stabs himself.
Self-sacrifice.
And I'm assuming he's basically turned into like a mummy because
He's half a god.
yeah, half a god. And then we get the other extreme fight, which is short. And like, since he's a god, half god, he sucks the life out of her.
Yeah.
And yes, the mummy is a god.
Yeah.
God's questions why I'm not the one who made the movie.
Okay. Anyways, so that was The Mummy, starring Tom Cruise. When we come back, we'll give our final scores, and we'll see you in a little bit.
Bye.
Looking for something to pass the time? Need something good to read or listen to?
To get you ready for Halloween.
Do you like famous slashers like Jason, Freddy, Michael, or Ghostface? Do you wish there was something new and original that you could read on your phone or tablet? Or perhaps you like to grab a scary book and read by candlelight?
Check out these short stories, written by Sean Connaughton. When a mildly abusive man mistreats his bride-to-be on Halloween night, his neighbors decide to teach him a lesson. A lesson he won't soon forget when he finds himself in the witch's hole. And narrated by me, Tara Klein.
A Seattle detective, Scott Grimes, investigates a string of odd murders. But where this case ultimately leads him, he could never have predicted when he crosses paths with the legal murderer. And narrated by me, Brad Letson.
Join the Dunn family as they make their way to a vacation home for a weekend trip. However, when the sun goes down, things seem to get just as dark inside as outside. Stay with the Dunns and see if you can make it through The Mansion. Audiobook narrated by Dylan Kussman.
This story follows Sir Godwin as he and a small group transport a lovely princess out of a soon-to-be war zone, and as they travel, they must pass through some woods. However, things grow darker and more sinister the deeper into the woods they go, and they find what some believe to only be known as the Legend of Fort Blood. Narrated for you by Angela Strauman.
So, turn out the lights, light a candle, grab your phone or tablet, and download your ebook or audiobook now.
Currently available all year round on Audible, Amazon, and iTunes.
So don't miss out and grab your copy today.
All right, Cora, The Mummy. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give this one?
I would say 9 out of 10. Reason why did I give it a 10 out of 10? There was some stuff I didn't understand. Like, how come a mummy or a half-god suck other mummies alive?
Because he was stronger than her.
I know, but maybe.
Set was the one that gave the powers. So having the powers of Set, he could take that away from her by taking away her life force.
Yeah, but it kind of made no sense because
He's stronger than she is. She's just a reanimated corpse brought back to life. He is part god at that point.
and
It's like you going up against God. Who's going to be stronger, you or God?
God, duh.
Okay.
He's gonna be like Thanos. One snap of his fingers and I'm gone.
Okay, so that's the thing with her. She was powerful, but not as powerful as he was because he had that God Set's powers. And he only kept his own sanity, his own mind, because he self-sacrificed himself.
And
If she had stabbed him, the God would have taken over his body and that would have been it. But because he sacrificed himself so he could bring the other girl back, Jenny, that gave him the power to keep his body and his mind, but also keep all those powers.
also, yes, some people wouldn't like it funny, but come on, it wasn't really a horror movie. Even though we do normally watch horror movies on Halloween.
Well, you're the one that...
But this wasn't really a horror movie as I expect, and
Cora, I told you... I know. I told you at the beginning of the month, these aren't going to really be all-out horror movies. Don't you stop with the... I told you at the beginning of the month, these are just going to be monster movies. They're not horror movies.
but I'm saying something.
Hurry up.
But when I found it out this wasn't really a horror movie, I expected some comedy in this. No comedy. So I didn't really get what type of movie this was.
It's an action movie. Like Godzilla versus Kong. It's an action movie.
Can't you just wait until I got older so I can understand myself?
I told you that's what this was. I told you there was explosions in this one. They're action movies. They're not horror movies. But they're revolve around monsters.
Dad.
Cora.
There were 1 or 2 explosions.
So that's still explosions.
The first one was a ginormous one, which I really liked. But second one, I don't know if there was even a second one, but if there was, it was not ginormous like the other one.
There was grenades going off. There was glass blowing out all over the place.
Yeah, that's not big because that's
turning into a giant sandstorm.
That's just sand, not actually something that can cause explosion.
Well, the glass was exploding out of every window and every frame. Keyword there, exploding out. Explode. Anyways, did you have a favorite character?
Of course, the boy main character, Nick. He was kind of a hero and kind of nice.
Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be interested in watching more Tom Cruise movies?
Yeah, but it depends how his character is. But I don't know if his personality is actually nice and always tries to be a hero.
Well, he basically acts the same way in all his movies, so.
Okay, then that's good. That's definitely his personality.
Did you have a favorite scene?
Well, I did kind of like it when Nick fight. I forgot his name again.
Hyde.
Yeah, Hyde.
Alright. Sit up. Moving on to my score. The Mummy. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd also have to give this a 9. I like this a lot. I found the actress who played, I believe it's pronounced Ahmanet, to be incredibly attractive. Like, wow. Even in her mummy form, I still thought, I'm like, dang, she's... They made a real good choice on that casting. If I was Nick, I would have had a hard time resisting her. Also, I did notice that there was a slight Easter egg in this movie.
Easter egg? Easter egg time!
During the fight between Nick and Hyde, Nick hits Hyde with a golden book, which is the Book of Life, I believe it is. It's either the Book of Life or the Book of the Dead from the other Mummy franchise, the one with Brendan Fraser. Which, if you're wondering, why on earth did I choose this Mummy over that one? I have seen that one so many flippin' times. I do plan to show it to Cora at some point. But because there are 2 good Mummy movies, and we're not going to watch the third.
Wait, what's so bad about it?
The third is really bad.
Can we see the trailer?
I don't know. But we will watch The Mummy and The Mummy Returns. We will probably do that as a double feature in the summertime sometime. Depending on if it fits whatever theme we're going with at the summer. But I will try to work that in. Maybe I'll try to do that this summer. But I think you will enjoy those. But I wanted to do this one because, well, it seemed like the right time to put it in. If I'm going to put it in somewhere, since it's a one-off film and it's not getting a sequel, just do it now during Halloween. And then we will do the other Mummy movies at some other point. And maybe make a double feature episode off of it. So, alright. That was The Mummy. We are so glad you could join us. And we are rapidly actually increasing in subscribers. So, we might have another digital code coming soon. If you haven't, please consider subscribing. It really does help out the channel. As I said in the past, I give away a digital code for a free movie every time we hit a set of 10. So make sure you are hitting that notification bell so you are notified as soon as a new video goes up, because you never know which video is going to include a free movie code. So, we will see you all in the next one.